Welcome to a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship Game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia, as we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Championship on the line right now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. Gamecocks offense going to get the chance to start this game off. As a group coming off an impressive win last week, now they go on the road. They face a strong defense that gets stirred up by this crowd energy. Let's see what they can do today, Kurt.
And Chris, I think the fact that they were able to win the game last week, like you mentioned, gives them the confidence that they need to come into this environment and deal with this defense and try to get out of here with a win.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. And he's got it again. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Powell. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38. And the Gamecocks come to the line to start a first set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. Quickly. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
That play moves the ball across midfield to be set up for the first down at the 41.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Gain makes it 2nd and medium. Play action fake, looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
On the run, he'll let it go. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down. The Gamecocks looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Setting the tone early for how about the execution? Opening drive of a conference championship game.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So Alabama's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game, guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Oh, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Great swings at the 40. Now here he goes. Now the 40. Out past the 30. Tackled all the way down to the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends, they're really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
First and goal, a great chance to answer that opening touchdown. He's got it right near the end zone. He will score. Touchdown, tied.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
Point after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Makes the catch downfield. Tackled all the way down to the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be first and goal.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Brought down for the completion, moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Game sets up a third down and goal from the 6. Out of the gun now on third down. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, South Carolina. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Throws to the tight end. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Not much on the return, but they will set up the offense at the 35. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
A Play action, looking to throw. And the defense will knock him down what's going to be the final play of the period. And it's South Carolina in the lead here. Let's check out the stats now for the opening period. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Now the screen doesn't produce a first down. Good work by the defense. Now it's fourth down. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off that deep range.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Dropping back. It's Russell. Trapped him for a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this. I like how the quarterback here works through his progressions and just realized the check down's probably his best option. Got it to the back out in the flat for an easy first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up. Gives it to the back. So back-to-back plays, nowhere to run. This defense all over the running back so far. Dropping back, he's going to throw for the first down. He'll try a pass here. Grabbed by the receiver. And they've got the returner corralled. The South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. With the catch, it's Lewis. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. First down here for this offense. Going with the old counter run here. It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8 coming up.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45, a solid gain.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. Now it's second down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. That's caught. It's Powell. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Grab it out of the middle. It's Powell. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40. And the Gamecocks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play. The Gamecocks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes a handoff. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8. The Gamecocks looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. They finally corral him at the 1. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. And they finish it off here on second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks. So the offense looking now for building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense is showing up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Looking to pass. It's Russell. Makes a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Sanders. Completion, that's about 9 yards. Not enough for the first, and it's fourth down.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope to run after the catch to be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. And now the first play of this drive will begin at the 36. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Nothing open downfield, so they'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Grab down the middle. It's Lewis. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
On 2nd and inches, they've got 3 receivers bunched out to the left. They'll have to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking deep to the right side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's another deep shot. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Here we go. That huge, explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Caught over the middle. It's Barker. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And the ball is picked off. stiff arm. Tackled on the return, and that's how we'll end the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, massive expectations for this SEC championship, and it has not disappointed. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the much-anticipated conclusion of the SEC championship.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Breaks loose at the 45. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Huge chunk play here by the quarterback, keeping the ball himself, rips off some nice yards. And my question is, Chris, where's the defense? Where's the pursuit? This guy has the ability to hurt you and hurt you in a big way with his legs. The defense may be underestimating the speed that he has.
He's got room to run. Has the first down and more. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pass complete on the crosser. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the...
Hold on a second. There's a timeout on the field. The coach wants the officials to take another look at that one. Thinks he might get an overturn. So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. He's looking to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They couldn't stop him there. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
14.
And the kickoff will be returned. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. So some of that first half lead is gone. This game has gotten tighter. There's some urgency now in this possession. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. So quickly all the way up to the 36, and it's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort.
They come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
He cannot escape. It's a sack. The Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. Returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
Man, this defense just flies to the football. So gap sound up front with a defensive line and linebackers coming downhill. Safeties involved. One of the best run defenses in college football.
Off play action. He's looking to throw. And the defense swarms not much of the gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Looking for a man deep on the right side. It's dropped. It would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. The kicker has good range, but this one is from 58 yards out. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And after the miss, they're still down by 10. So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. They'll run it from the gun. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Lewis. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Here's the second down play. Takes the handoff. It's Powell. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. And it's South Carolina in the lead here. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch made on the left side. Force out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal. They can put the game away right here. It's first and goal. In the red area, it's Powell. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Offense facing second and goal. Bowlers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. They're setting out to try to PAT.
Coach, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Ball handed off. He shreds the tackle.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking right. This one caught. They can't stop him. Broken tackle still going. He's in the clear. Past the 20. And they finally tackle him down at the... Big gain in the pitch and catch.
Boy, just a great job by this quarterback of being able to put this ball up into the air to give his receiver a chance to time that up perfectly for a huge gain for the offense.
How about this on first and goal? And the running play gets stopped. They're going to mark him right at the 1.
They get a little tricky here with the jet sweep, and it almost pays off. But the defense does a good job there of recognizing where the ball carrier was and making sure he's not going to get to that marker.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, and maybe hold them to 3 points.
Third and goal. Looking to throw the ball. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Alabama.
Great job here by this quarterback, not forcing the throw. Nobody's open. Does it himself, able to use that speed that he has to get to the end zone for this touchdown.
And the PAT makes it a 10-point deficit, 31-21.
South Carolina, 31. Alabama, 21.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Handoff from the shotgun. Tap the first and still going. He brings it down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain. Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Grinding away with a running game.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And the Gamecocks line up on first and 10.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Lets it go quickly. He's got it with room to run. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Gamecocks. This offense cannot be stopped.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback on the start of the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Any hopes of a conference championship depend on scoring and scoring quickly. Can they make a play? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. crowd way downfield for a huge gain. Finally, they make the But this defense reeling after a huge explosive play.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play and try to get in the end zone, maybe get an onside kick.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So they have to come up with something here on 3rd down after the incompletion. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes the grab. It's Sanders. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now.
Man, Chris, when you're down by a couple scores late in a game like this, you need to find matchups where you can get the ball thrown downfield. Here it's a completion, but it doesn't get them very much. Now they've got a 4th down play coming up.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Lets it fly to the wideout. He makes the grab. Touchdown. Still no answer for this offense.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Handoff heading left. They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looks to the left, pass caught. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. The Gamecocks move into the red zone. Here's the option play. He'll toss it to the back. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
That's a good read. Got him a little bit closer to that 1st down and a nice chunk. Now, I bet before too long, we're going to see that quarterback pull it, try to get a chunk of yards himself as well.
Chewing clock with the running game. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
South Carolina, 45. Alabama, 28.
So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Well,
love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Short throw complete to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for the wide out. Punt over the middle. It's Sanders. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. First down, looking to throw the football. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, tied. That's another passing strike from his quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
The offense spends their final time out of the half here and talk strategy. Good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. No huddle here for the offense. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's running out of time here. And he's taken down way behind the line. It'll be a huge loss here.
Well, the quarterback makes a mistake here. That's football 101. Once you get outside of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation and not take the sack, especially in the fourth quarter.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking deep to the right side. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
So here we are. This is a crucial play in this game. 4th and long from the 45. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down. And he
deep shot toward the end zone. And the pass ball is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes out. This looks like a pretty obvious call against the defense. A crucial pass interference call late in this tie game. The defense not happy about that call. First down, looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And that pass is incomplete, trying for an oh-by-the-way touchdown, but it's no good. Time expires. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most